eHop, otherwise known as Educate Hopkinton, hosted their annual Know Your Vote program heading into the 2023 Annual Town Meeting. Some of the citizen petitioners were guests of the program.
I request all citizens of this town to vote in favor, and we'll have something basic. This may not help solve this issue, but I want this bylaw to be put in place. At least, the fifth club, if they come in, they'll go indoors. That's all I'm looking for. And if health board or zoning board, if they can do something about this. I reached out to State Representative Arena D. Rosa. He said he will try to accommodate our Hopkinton police officer. He's planning to. It requires fund to build an indoor shooting range. So he's going to propose that. He's trying to put that in the budget for next year. So I'm trying always to see how we can nail this issue. I want people who practice firing gunshots. I want them to enjoy as well. I'm not saying don't do it. Do it in such a way that it won't affect others. I respect you, you respect me. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
Thank you.
Elise, could I say something about citizen petition?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so we do have a number of citizen petition, including the one we just heard. And in order to make sure everyone feels that they have the opportunity to say their piece and also present an alternative point of view, should they have one, I'll send an email to all of the citizen petitioners. I think Elaine sent me the emails, and so I will be sending that. I will give 5 minutes to the proponent who put forth the petition. They can stand behind the podium. You can bring PowerPoint if you so desire. So it'll be one person who can speak for 5 minutes. If there is an organized opposition who wants to also speak, they also could have one person. They can do slides. They would have up to 5 minutes also. And both speakers do need to be town citizens who can participate in town meeting. We know there are sometimes more people than just two who have things to say, so the open floor approach, which we have for everyone, once we've gone through two sides, other people can approach the mic and speak as they would in response to anything. So I did want to make sure people sort of understand how citizen petitions will work this year.
Great, thank you so much for that. We have another citizens petition for no further spending of public funds by UCTC for segment 6. Peter, would you like to talk about this? Sure. One of the questions that we had specifically about this was, what will happen to all existing projects and funding oversight when UCTC is dissolved, and who will take over?
Okay, just as a point of clarification, this article addresses segment 7, which is the segment along Hayden Row, not segment 6.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
And with regard to funding, that is, so the segment 7 article is Article 48. The article before that, Article 47, is the one that addresses funding, and what that calls for is that funding that has been voted at town meeting for the Upper Charles Trail Committee, which is right now a committee that reports to the select board, that funding would shift to the being spent by the subcommittee that would be set up under the Trails Coordination and Management Committee. So that the funds would be available. The idea would be to keep the trail moving forward. It would just be a different governing body that would do that.